video cassette and select DVD. They'll leave you screaming for more.
One, a two, a scooby-doo-doo-ba-doo.
Hi, girlfriends.
Hi, hi.
It's so good to see you on a main app. I feel like we haven't done a main app in a minute. But that's because I was like blacked out the last episode because of everything going on my birthday. But like now I feel like it's like back to our regularly scheduled programming. And about Scream 6, Scrix, which I'm so excited about. And you have an exclusive item here today. Can you tell us about it?
No, I'm going to get doxxed. Someone's going to come steal it. I'm scared.
Okay, well...
If you don't watch the podcast on YouTube, then you don't know what it is. So
Way to incentivize. There it is.
And
a
all
mystery
her
item for
glory.
our audio listeners.
Huh?
A mystery item for our audio
mystery.
listeners.
It's a mystery. And there's one by you
one
as
by
well.
Me. Yeah, another little mist-ite.
And
Yep.
And I yup. And I
yup.
oop.
Hi, Beyza.
Hi. What's up?
I'm Chase.
I'm Beyza.
And we're here to talk about, well, a lot of things, but mainly Scream 6 predictions. We're very excited about the return of the Scream.
I don't look excited, but I am excited.
I was just telling Beyza, I think I'm more excited for this one than I was Scream 5. Scream 5, I wanted to go in pretty grounded, but I'm expecting the world with this movie. It's bad. It's bad.
Right. How are you otherwise before we get
Otherwise,
into
I'm okay. I think February's been
long.
We got highs, we got lows. And
we got high.
Already know. It's all good.
I love that you're still wearing that. There's no way that's comfortable.
You know, you'd be surprised.
No, that hurts. I've worn it.
Blockbuster visor for our audio listeners is currently on my forehead.
Yeah.
How are
it looks
you?
good on you.
Thank you.
I'm fine. I'm so fucking tired.
Yeah, I know. I have not been sleeping lately.
No.
Hey, time's going to be saved in a couple weeks when we move our clocks again. That's happening soon. It's happening like a week and a half.
Not real.
Not real, but thank God it won't be dark at 5 p.m. You know what I mean? Does it slay?
I like when it's dark.
And at least our local frozen yogurt shop is now carrying Krispy Kremes.
I forgot to go.
We can go today. We can go after this. Let's go get Krispy Kreme after this.
I cannot have a Krispy Kreme before dinner.
I didn't say to eat it.
You're cracked.
You could just save it for after dinner.
Sick. For after dinner. Oh, so I have to have an old donut for my dessert.
I won't be old.
You have a treat
It'll be
every
like
night.
An hour old. What?
You have a treat every night.
You know.
Be honest.
Do I have a treat every night? Yeah, I think I do. Okay, I really think I do.
I think I do too. Maybe there's one night a week I don't have a treat.
Yeah, I would say majority of the nights I have a little treat.
Yeah.
But that treat is like sometimes just a bowl of cereal, or it's
That's
like,
a good treat.
Oh my God, I got a little high yesterday.
Right,
After
heard
D&D,
of it.
I
Heard
got
of
home.
it. Heard of it.
It was too late, but I got high and I watched a movie that I will talk about in relationship to Scream 6 that I felt like I had to watch in preparation.
Scream 12?
No. It was Jason Takes Manhattan.
Chasen Takes Manhattan.
And I had to watch it in preparation for Ghostface Taking Manhattan.
Right. Got it.
I'll talk about that movie when we go to the FQ video store.
Okay.
Right? But I just wanted to say I got a little high, and then I was like fighting off the munchies all night. I was killing it.
No.
I was fighting it all night. Okay.
That
and then,
is brave.
I literally teeth were flossed, teeth were brushed. I was fighting off those munchies.
Oh, that is a good hack.
It is a good hack, but you know what didn't work last night? That hack. Because I undid my bed, about to get into the covers. It is currently 12:15 in the morning, and I go, damn. I think I'm finally going to do it. And I went and had myself a little 2 bowls of Frosted Flakes cereal.
After the brush?
Yeah. After the brush, I didn't brush my teeth again. I just went to bed.
That's fine, but like it tastes bad, no?
Yeah, and then I also like don't know. I think part of the reason why I woke up a million times was because my body was processing
sugar.
Yeah, like Frosted Flakes overnight.
Well, and the rain was scary. I got really scared.
The rain and thunder was kind of scary last night, right?
I got really scared.
I'm glad it wasn't just me, and it was just loud.
It was loud. Were you alone?
Yeah.
Oh, bitch, I would be dead.
Yeah.
I would not be here today.
I was like trying to find the comfort in it, but I was like,
no, there's no comfort in being alone when it rains. No comfort
for you.
Yeah.
But you're good.
I mean, yeah. I guess I got engaged.
Shut up.
No, I'm joking.
I'm waiting, bitch.
It's the wrong
motherfucker.
finger.
I know. Well, some people
Oh my
like
God, clickbait. I got engaged.
Yeah, not you telling me on Fear Queer.
I know. That would be so sad.
That would be sad.
Can
that
you
would
imagine?
be like the full like content creator brain rot.
No, I would be like, you could leave if you want to. It's okay. No, oh my God. I was just joking, but I did get this new ring, kind of cute.
It's very cute.
Yeah, I got it yesterday. I went out on the town yesterday.
Oh my God, that's so fun. Where'd you get it?
I forgot.
Yeah, you also don't have to say.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. I just don't remember.
I thought we were trying to
We went to
protect our
Wicker Park.
assets.
No, not this one. We went to Wicker Park.
Nice. Heard of it.
We went to New York. Okay. Never mind.
Ooh.
Never mind.
Okay.
I have something I'm mad about, but I'll talk about it when we get into Scream.
Okay, so before we get into Scream, what do we want to talk about? Do we want to go to the FQ video store? Do we want to get straight into Scream and fuck the video store?
We haven't. I mean, we can talk about what we've been watching. I don't think we have in a long time, so there's been a lot. Probably.
We've got to check in a little bit. Yeah.
What?
Well, I'll get this one done. Ant-Man Quantumania.
Ugh.
I liked it. It was Spy Kids. It was Marvel Spy Kids 3D.
But Spy Kids already exists.
Yeah, but not with Jonathan Majors, who, by the way, is 33 years old. 33 years old.
Why did I think he was older?
Because he just is established and hot and built.
He is just
hot.
that
bitch. And he is 33.
I may say he is the hottest man in Marvel right now. Is that controversial?
And Tom
Tom
Hiddleston.
Oh, no, I think Jonathan Majors is way hotter.
Yeah, but
I thought you meant Tom Holland. I was like, girl, not on the same level.
No. I honestly don't even think that anymore.
I don't think he's hot anymore.
I'm like in my anti-Spider-Man phase. I can't talk about it.
Good thing we have matching Spider-Man tattoos.
No, and I don't mean Spider-Man as like a character. I mean like MCU Spider-Man.
Yeah.
The oversaturation got to be a little bit too much for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anyways, so I watched Ant-Man. Thought it was a great time.
Cool.
Not groundbreaking, but I liked it.
Yeah.
Now your turn. TLOU.
Is that what you want me to talk about first?
You don't have to.
Well, you're not watching it, so what am I going to say?
I know,
The Last of Us is the best television show ever made.
I believe you. And I will catch up.
Right. I just think about it all the time. It's actually kind of not good that I think about it all the time every day. I've gotten 2 Last of Us tattoos in the last month. Someone, I need to be stopped. Help. This is a cry for help.
I adore it, and I will only indulge my besties' hyperfixations. But it's more than that too, by the way. I mean, it's something that you've loved. I think there's no shame in this for you because it's something that you've loved really a lot for so long, and it's the Last of Us era, you know what I mean? And so you should lean into it. You should be like going maximum impact with it for as the show premieres, and then it'll subside for a little bit, and then when season 2 comes out, it'll be activated again. Slay. I love that for you. It's a season.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I think it's just hard recently, just because of I don't know how to word this, but basically we all knew how gay this franchise is, and now that it is in the general public, the homophobia is a lot. So that makes me really upset.
Sick of homophobia as a concept.
Right. Yeah, but especially like with such a queer game and comics and XYZ. And now that people are just like, oh, what's this huge show on HBO? Let me watch it, and just want to be shitty and homophobic. It is very like disheartening, but I'm trying to not let that ruin my
good. I'm glad you're trying.
Experience. But I'm like, okay, that's like just my favorite queer character ever. But slay.
I know.
Thanks.
I'm sorry.
Go off, queen. But otherwise, it is perfect. No notes. For my birthday episode, we are talking about it, so you better fucking watch it.
Oh, and yes, 100%.
Great.
Obviously, of course. Yes.
Yes, of course.
That'll be our TLU app. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Why not?
That sounds perfect. I also have been also my ketchup era. We said ketchup.
We love ketchup.
I like it now.
Yeah.
So I also watched As Above, So
Oh,
Below.
yeah.
We talked about this a little bit already, but I just have to say more movies like that. More movies that don't really make a lot of sense, but make enough sense and are just fucking insane. I loved how batshit that movie was.
Yeah.
God, I loved that movie.
What?
You go.
And No, say.
I was just going to say, I was a little bit high. I'm not high that much, but I was a little bit high when I watched that too.
It was your high era this weekend.
It was. And you know what? Deservedly so.
Yeah.
And basically, we were watching it, and it was the part.
I was going to say, are you watching it? Were you watching it at home?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And there's this part in As Above, So Below where someone, like, the cameraman is, like, stuck where he is, and he starts having, like, a panic attack because of the claustrophobia, and he, like, thinks he's going to get, like, killed. But anyway, he thinks he's going to get killed, and he just starts having this panic attack. And I haven't watched, like, the acting was so good. And so, like, the acting combined in that scene with the fact that it was found footage, I literally was like, Blake, I'm going to take a lap around this apartment. I cannot watch this man have a panic attack because I am starting to have it was like scary. I told Blake, I was like, I didn't know it was going to be like this. Wait, I don't like this.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. Anyway.
It's hard to watch.
Found footage is scary.
Girl. Especially high. I mean,
especially high.
I don't think I could watch found footage high. I have to be honest.
Yeah.
That's a lot. It's too real.
It's too real. And when you have a good fucking actor in front of the camera too, makes it worse.
You know what I would watch high?
What?
Rebel Wilson.
Oh, we have to update everyone. We did watch that movie.
What is it called? I forgot. The Heat?
The Hustle?
The Hustle. Hustle Heat. That's the update. We watched The Hustle with...
I'm just saying it's a lot when like we were all pretty high and not laughing.
No, we were entranced.
We were... there are some moments that really hit though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But bad
if you know,
movie.
you know.
But bad movie.
Speaking of bad movie, I saw Cocaine Bear.
Oh God.
I know that you don't care, but it was really funny.
Good. I'm glad.
It was very Elizabeth Banks.
Yeah.
So
kind of Pitch Perfect.
Yeah, exactly. It was pitch perfect.
That movie was pitch perfect.
It was not pitch perfect, but it was very funny. I don't think I'll ever have to watch it again.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I saw it.
Good.
Wow. It was bloody.
Yeah,
it was
very,
bloody.
very gory.
And I felt bad for the bear. You know,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to watch this bear like just be coked out. It's sad for him.
Can I say spoilers really quick?
100%.
Okay, Cocaine Bear.
10 minutes, 10 seconds.
I hate that I have to say that. The bears are happy at the end.
Happy in what way?
They live and they're happy and they're cute. And
are they sober?
Babies. Huh?
Are they sober at the end?
I don't remember.
You don't know if the bears are sober by the end of the movie? You don't know if the cocaine bear ends up sober?
We just spent the last 15 minutes talking about how we were high the entire weekend, and why do you care about if they're sober?
Because I think the bears deserve to live a sober life. Unless the bear was happy on cocaine. Was he happy?
Yeah, they were happy, just little
There was more than one cocaine bear?
3. She has 2 babies. They're 2 little babies.
And the babies were on cocaine?
Yeah. But they didn't do anything wrong. They were just having fun.
Girl, I'm going to get Pete on the phone right now. We're going to have a conversation.
I thought it was a good ending. Everyone who died had to die, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything else you're watching?
I guess I watched Blade Runner. I loved Blade Runner.
Oh, yeah.
Lot.
That's fun.
A lot.
Yeah.
The
original?
Yeah, the original. And honestly, we had a really good conversation on it on Pink Milk.
Oh, good.
And it was like one of my
you talked about on Pink Milk?
Yeah, we had a whole episode about Blade Runner. Just because for fun.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
And it was like literally one of my favorite episodes I've made of anything. So
I
definitely
love
check out
that.
the Pink Milk. Yeah, Pink
I want to
Milk
listen
podcast.
to it.
It's good.
I'm excited.
Promise. Yeah, and then I could talk about Jason Takes Manhattan really quick, but
Jason
Takes Manhattan. But do you have another movie that you've been watching? Or
oh God, let me look at my Letterboxd. I have not been in my movie era. I've been in my TV.
Fair.
Oh fuck! I almost forgot. Harley Quinn.
The TV show, of course.
Oh my God, I have a couple episodes left. I'm catching up to season 3. It's good. I understand myself and why I didn't watch it for so long. Well, I watched the first season, but a long time ago. And it's just because I don't like animated TV shows for adults. I don't know what
I get that.
I don't know. I think I burnt myself out on it.
Yeah.
But I do really like it. It's obviously very good and gay. So, slay.
And is there a new season on its way?
I don't know. I haven't caught up yet. I didn't want to see any spoilers or anything.
No, I get the vibe. Me with Buffy. The amount of times I want to send a Buffy GIF, but I don't type Buffy into the Giphy keyboard because I did that one time for Desperate Housewives when I was watching it and I saw a major character get shot on the Giphy keyboard. I was so mad.
Oh, yeah.
Who you don't like, but I love. So.
No. Yeah.
But it's like tragic.
Yeah.
Trag mom.
No, totally. I have to finish watching my rewatch of that. I also watched the Pamela Anderson documentary. Super fucking good.
Yeah.
I fucking love her.
Whole story behind the documentary.
Yeah,
That's good.
I love her. It was a really interesting documentary, and I think she had like a lot of autonomy in it. So that's
important.
Love that.
Yeah. And I love Lily James, and I'm just so disappointed in her for doing that show.
And Sebastian Stan.
Yeah, but I've never really liked him, so that wasn't really a fall from
I never
grace for
watched
me.
it. I'm glad I didn't.
I'm glad I didn't watch it either.
But
And I love when Pamela is talking about it, and she was like, it just looked like another Halloween costume. Like people dress up like us all the time.
She's iconic.
She's so iconic.
She really
And her sons are iconic.
I know, they're so cute.
I love that.
They're super cute. Yeah, I really liked it. I would rewatch that in a heartbeat. And I don't rewatch documentaries.
Yeah, no, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I feel about the I forgot what it's called.
Okay.
So I watched Jason Takes Manhattan. He doesn't take Manhattan.
Right.
You know what he does? He takes a boat.
Right.
He's on a boat for about an hour and 7 minutes. Then he's on a dock for about 20 minutes. And then he's on a subway for 2 seconds. And then he's like in the sewer for 2 seconds. He's above ground in Times Square for like 1 second. Mm-hmm. So disappointing. So no Manhattan.
Flop.
Yeah. So yeah, according to my calculations, it's giving flop. I just
the poster is sick for that movie though.
What?
The poster is the best part of that movie.
The poster's the best part, and like it's just so annoying though because like the whole intro to the movie like talks all about New York City and like all this stuff and like really sets up New York City to be like where the movie takes place.
Yeah.
But that's not where it takes place. It is such a bad movie. I mean, there are some really iconic deaths though, like some really funny, cool moments.
What number Friday is that?
I think it's 8.
It's like
it passed the point of no return type of thing. Yeah. So I watched that in preparation for Scream 6 because as we all know, Scream is a referential sort of a franchise. And so I was like, how are they not going to make one
little
tiny
connection?
little Jason Takes Manhattan reference? There has to be like one little one. Because there's also like a subway scene in Jason Takes
in the
Manhattan.
Subway scene, there's someone dressed as Jason.
Oh, that's probably what it is.
Right?
Then. That's probably what it is.
That might be it.
Yep.
Speaking
because
of
it's Halloween night.
We'll talk about
I hope
that.
I didn't give you a paper cut. Did I hit your hand?
No,
given
I
you a paper
know.
cut.
You would know if I got a paper cut. Speaking of, what did you just say? Speaking of
Jason Takes Manhattan.
Yeah, but like you said
Scream
something.
is referential. I watched that in preparation for Scream 6 because I know that it might reference Jason and Jason's the subway
No, but
scene.
you said
Iconic
not
death
enough New
scenes.
York.
Not enough New York.
You know what I saw today? There's a Scream experience, like a you know how they had like the Fear Street not exhibit, but like little interactive moment.
Yes.
Guess where it is?
Where? New York?
No,
Chicago?
no,
San Diego?
L.A.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You're not
Do
even
it
gonna
again?
have the audacity to put that in New York where the movie's set.
Oh, I agree completely. I completely agree. But yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm in my anti-LA era. Peace and love if you live there. I do want to move there one day, but like, come on. You don't even have the audacity to put it in New York.
Yeah.
Unless they are. Maybe
hard.
they are and I just didn't see it, but
What does it look like?
gag.
Like what's the
It doesn't
set?
look that cool.
Does it look like, do they make New York City in LA?
I don't know. I just saw TikTok. I saw Ghostface has like a TikTok account and posted it. And what's his name from Willow was there. And
Oh, because Tony
because he's in the new one.
Ravioli?
And Daddy, what's Daddy's name?
Wait, what? Quickly. What's Daddy's name?
His name is Chad in the movie.
Oh,
The twin.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was there,
Oh,
and
he's
you were
fine.
there, and you. But yeah, that kind of ruffled my pissy.
Well, I know. No one ever does pop-ups in New York City. It's so annoying. Except for the Bluth family banana stand from Rusty.
Well, The Last of Us did too. You know who doesn't get pop-ups? Chicago, bitch.
I know.
I thought we were the number 3 city in the world.
And I thought we were in the middle. Everyone, make it fair.
What's going on?
We're mid-west. Oh no.
No,
Not
it's
the
true.
Midwest.
I mean, it's annoying. I'm like, come on, throw me a knife.
Throw me a
little bone.
Throw me a bone, Ghostface.
Anyway,
kissed
that's
him
me
yet?
bitching. Huh?
Have you kissed Ghostface yet?
On the mouth?
Cheek? Bone?
No.
Oh, okay, we're not into it.
No.
Don't knock until you try it. Do you want to talk about Scream 6?
Yeah.
Our predictions, our thoughts, our hopes, our desires, our pre-dick concoctions.
Yeah, pre-dick concoction.
I have a lot of, honestly, I have kind of a lot of notes here.
Okay,
Not
come
that
on.
many, but.
Okay, come on. You're in your 20-point font.
It's because I type it on my phone and then I print it and it prints like this. I don't know why they do that.
You're so old. You literally are grandma right now.
It's giving grandma.
With your visor, too. Okay, Scream 6 thoughts. How are we feeling?
First of all, shout out to Scream for only having 6 movies at this point. Shout out to Scream for not being like, another Jason, Friday the 13th, part 19.
Halloween even.
Yeah, Halloween even. Like, shout out to Scream for only having 6 movies, right? And shout out to all those movies for being good except for maybe one.
Which one? Which one?
3.
3?
The movie one.
Right. Okay.
That one's just a little nonsensical, but it's good.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
That's the one if I had to axe any of the movies, it'd be that one.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know really where you want to start with this.
I just was okay, so I think you might be more excited than I am.
Oh, let's talk about that.
I will say
expectations and excitement levels.
I'll just say why really quickly.
Please.
Scream fans make it impossible to enjoy Scream.
And why is that?
Because someone has already leaked the ending.
Have you seen it?
No.
Oh,
I don't go on Twitter.
Okay,
I am anti-Twitter, at least until March 9th when we're seeing it. We have our ticket. Oh, we have our tickets. I forgot to say that.
Yeah. We have our tickets.
Go get yours.
Scream shill.
Scream shill. I'm the Skrillex.
Shrill.
I'm the Skrillex. I am. Hey, Scream, if you're listening, I will be your shill. I actually don't care. If you need
Scream if you're listening.
if you need a token gay person, let me know.
Tokenize me.
Tokenize me. I think that just kind of, I thank God don't know what any of that is. And I hope none of you do either, any of those stupid fucking spoilers. But it just makes me sad.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's hard when fandoms don't.
Why? I genuinely don't understand why someone would want to do that, because it doesn't give you clout and it only ruins everyone's vibe.
It's really, I don't know. I'm just like, maybe I think too much into it, but how do I like this thing that another person likes who sucks? You know what I mean? I'm like,
me with Star Wars.
Yeah.
Especially
no, I know.
Now I'm like, wait, why do I like this thing so much? I mean, I obviously still like it, but I'm like, wow, some of these shittiest
you get
people
lost in
on
the sauce.
Planet. Yeah. Yes, you do.
I mean, I don't know. I get that, but I'm just like, how do I relate to these people who are just shitting on Joy? Why?
Yes.
It's a movie.
It's a movie. And I think I'm at this point with my experience in fandoms and as a fan of things where I'm I think I'm really into this idea of just having a life.
Yeah.
And happening to like these things and talk about these things.
Yeah.
And really just kind of not be well, my life that I like has to be involved with. It doesn't all have to be the same plate. It could be different plates.
Yeah. I think that's a good way to look at it. I think that's kind of how I feel too. Obviously we do this podcast and I love it, but otherwise I do not want to be perceived. I do not want to be perceived. I don't want.
It's a hard D&E.
No, I'll post my little Instagram pictures and I'll, we'll post this little YouTube video, but otherwise don't talk
engage.
to me. I'm just out. Yeah. I think it's just such a strange world.
It is a good way to put it.
The world that we live in.
Listen, it's a strange world. Okay. Getting stranger by the day.
Well, you would even know it more because I think you are more of a online person than I am. And in fandom deeper. So I'm sure there's a lot of similar
for sure
bullshit.
Absolutely.
But I've muted all the words. Not that works, by the way.
Well, Twitter definitely doesn't work.
Twitter.
I was going to say, this is directly related to what we're talking about, so I'm bringing it up now.
Okay.
One of the things that I really hope from Scream 6, Scrix as I'm calling it.
Cream.
I really want.
Do you want a cream?
I want a cream. I want a cream Scrix. I want to. So I hope the original Scream movies all sort of played on these horror genre tropes. The new Scream trilogy, at least the first installment, obviously did that because it can't be Scream without that. But the main focus was honestly fandom based. Mm-hmm. I want
5. You're
yes,
saying.
on
Yeah.
5. And but the new trilogy 5, 6, and 7.
Right.
I went 6 and 7 to continue the reference of fandom and have fandom be front and center, because fandom is not only front and center in our, like, I think culturally fandoms are like a big thing right now. You know what I mean? And that's why people get really tired of discourse. And that's why people are like, you know, constantly showing their ass online. So I like this idea of them like continuing this like toxic fan vibe. But for this one, I kind of love them leaning into this idea of parasocial relationships within fandom. I think it'd be really, really fun to like, I mean, it doesn't have to be parasocial relationships. Obviously, I just want them to keep exploring fandom as a thing. But I think that one interesting way would be through parasocial relationships, because we already got like the toxic fan on the message boards, like doing what they have to do,
which
to
is
like save their
parasocial in
franchise,
itself a little
which
bit.
is exactly right. But then I also like the
in.
idea of like, especially with like Kirby coming back, who's like a legacy character. I just love this idea of like of continuing that fandom conversation.
Well, and we know that I'm the perfect example of a parasocial. I love Kirby's one of my favorite Scream characters, and I think that could be a big possibility, because they even have like a little Easter egg in Scream 5 of when they're on YouTube and they see on the sides of like all these crazy people making YouTube videos, like we, you know, kind of like us.
Yeah. Not unlike
Hey, the day we make an Easter egg video, kill me.
Yeah,
please kill me.
That's the
I
end
can't.
of it.
But for me, it's fine if you do it, but like I cannot be responsible for putting that out.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But like I think a lot of people think of Kirby as like a main character.
100%.
Yeah.
Especially with like the Stab musical, I'm like, there's even more ripe ground for people to be obsessed with certain characters that exist within like the walls of Woodsboro.
Yeah.
And also obsessed with like actors that portray the characters, or actors that portray
in the Stab movies.
The people. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's getting really light at the layers of
so
meta.
many
but
layers.
That's kind of like a hope. I hope
love that.
This new trilogy of Scream movies are all fandom based.
I love that.
Thank you.
I would love to see it.
Thank you.
We will see it next week.
I am so excited.
I can't believe it's next week. This flew by. I have to be honest.
I feel like we just sat down to watch Scream 5.
I think so too, which is pretty crazy. I love that. Before I say a couple predictions, I have a couple things that we already know. So I'm just
Sorry,
is it
it started to hurt.
Yeah, I told you. Here's what we know. Just to squash any rumors or beef. No Sydney.
That's gonna be hard.
That's gonna fucking suck. I have to be honest.
She's also so well. Is it? Are we sure? I thought.
Yes. No, because she did not get paid.
But I thought they fixed that, and she is gonna be in it.
No, not that I know of. Not that I know of.
Girl,
I think it's pretty confirmed that she's not.
This is a live reaction right now from me.
Live reaction, caught on tape.
Maybe I'm not excited.
Well, that's the thing. I think I'm excited, but I am scared. Like I'm nervous because I'm nervous. You know? I'm sad. I don't know. It just kind of stings a little bit because it's just not going to be the same. But I'm going to give it a chance. I'm not going to close myself off.
Right.
You know.
Right.
But it's a little.
It's a little.
But we get Kirby.
Do we get Courtney?
Yeah. So Kirby.
I mean, Gail, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Also, Courtney Cox, congratulations on your walk of
I know
fame,
you're listening.
Girl. No, I know. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah. Call us back.
Yeah, please.
Come on the pod next time.
Come on the pod. I want to hear about how the ceremony went.
Can you imagine?
Yes.
What else do we know? Kirby, obviously. Gail. I have some predictions about Miss Gail. It'll be the longest movie in the Scream franchise.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the runtime? Do we know?
2 hours and 6 minutes, maybe. So it's not like
it's not like
a Marvel movie, but it's going to be the longest Scream movie, which is interesting.
Yeah.
It'll also be released in 3D. The first one to be released in 3D.
We're going, right? We have to see it in 3D.
I would see it in 3D.
Okay.
But I was not going to have my first experience be in 3D.
No. I hate doing that. I always like seeing it once 2D, second 3D.
That is sadistic.
Yeah, it's about.
I have to be honest.
Yeah.
But slay if you are. Great marketing.
Great marketing this year.
Marketing is iconic. Like actually it's they had like didn't they have like a Super Bowl spot or something, which is pretty wild.
They probably
I didn't see it. I'm avoiding all trailers. Yeah, I know nothing.
We're in the same boat that way. Yeah.
I think we only saw the one of them on the train, the like teaser. Yep. That's all I've seen.
The original teaser.
Yeah. So speaking of posters and marketing.
Oh.
That one
we have to find
that
it.
one.
We have to find it.
I wonder.
Can we put it on the screen?
Yeah, I'll find it and I'll put it up there. But I need that poster in my life.
Yeah, it's the one with Ghostface's knife coming down.
And like in Times Square,
and it
I'm
looks
assuming.
like a skyscraper in Times Square.
Yeah.
It's so freaking good. They say that there's going to be prints of it at certain movie theaters.
Somewhere.
Yeah. So we're going to find them.
We might go on a little hunt, a little extravaganza.
We have to. If you're working, I'll just drive around and find it.
I will. I'm taking the day off.
Hell yeah, you are. Hell yeah, brother.
I actually will.
Oh, good.
So based on that poster, you made a really cool prediction a while ago.
Thank you.
And it's been stuck in my brain ever since.
Stuck in it, vibes. On loop.
It's on loop. But I think we're going to get Stabbed the Musical.
We 100% are. We have to.
I know, but I think that poster kind of confirmed it with a little Easter egg.
What Easter egg?
Let me pull it up so we can look at it as we're talking about it.
While you pull that up, I just want to say, yeah. Because Scream 2, one of my favorite Scream movies, probably my favorite Scream movie. In Scream 2, we get a lot of theatricality. We get Sydney playing the Oracle. There's a whole stage vibe. And then we also, it's just a very theatrical thing. Stab is very present too in Scream 2. And it just makes sense for the second installment of this new this new Scream, right? Scream is back. And it's the second installment of this new Scream. So like the second installment of the original Scream, it's going to have that, I think, same theatricality. And what better way to do that than in New York City on Broadway?
Here it is.
And I kind of want there to be some onstage violence where you don't know if it's real or if it's happening in the musical. So
in the corner it says Stab the Musical.
Yes.
And I have high hopes that we're going to see a little something.
I think we are. There has to be. I mean, it
makes sense to be in New York. You're going to do a musical.
Yep.
Like, why,
I'm just saying if we got a fucking Captain America musical in Hawkeye, we're going to get at least a minute of Scream footage, of Stab footage from the Stab
this
musical.
poster has some interesting stuff on here. I mean, we also have,
Halloween parade.
That's what I'm most excited about. New York City Halloween Parade is in 5 days, according to this poster.
It's going to be good. It's going to be real good.
Which explains all the people in that teaser we watched, all the people dressed in costumes.
Yep.
I have been waiting for a Scream movie set
in Halloween.
Time.
It's going to be the theater kid in me plus the Halloween kid in me. I'm like, this movie I think I'm just going to like it.
Yeah, I think I've accepted the fact that I'm just gonna like it,
and I think, I mean that in a very grounded way. I don't mean like an expectation way. I think I'm just gonna go and I'm just deciding to enjoy myself.
Yeah,
that is the mindset for me. It's Halloween. It's Broadway, baby. What can go wrong?
What could go wrong?
Cut to us crying, leaving the theater.
Literally. Okay, so can I say my general prediction?
Please.
I believe, and it pains me to say this, that Jenna Ortega's character, Tara, will not make it through this film. And I think her sissy is going to want some revenge.
You think Sissy's going to get evil?
Yeah, because she had that whole arc of her daddy being Billy.
Yeah.
So I think there's some darkness in her, which we saw in that movie, but I think we're going to see more of that.
I hope we do.
Either that or Tara is Ghostface. I honestly don't know.
I know. I don't know.
I feel like that'd be a lot, though.
I think it'd be a lot, too. I think they honestly are going to want to kind of keep those... I kind of think they might want to keep those sisters together in terms of like... What?
For this movie?
For this movie and also even the next movie. I think they're going to want to keep them together. I mean, in a lot of ways, they could be sort of like... I don't know. I mean, I look at like Sydney and Gail and at this point, they're like trauma sisters. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're just like these two women who are like older. And I think they probably, maybe the Carpenter sisters are going to be that way too. Tara Carpenter and her sister. Maybe.
I hope so. I don't want her to go, obviously. Right. I fucking love her. But I just think everyone dies in Scream. So I'm kind of like...
No, you're right.
You know?
Right.
Do you think Gail's going to survive? I think this is a big debate because they obviously Dewey R.I.P.
Right.
Which was a big gag.
Yeah, that was.
So I don't know.
I don't want her to die. I won't be mad if she does. As long as it's iconic, I won't be mad.
Right.
But I like the idea of her, not to reference American Horror Story, but I love the idea of Courtney Cox becoming sort of like the Lana Winters, like older, like she's still reporting, still doing exposés. Yeah. I like the idea of like them, like the Scream franchise, hiring Courtney Cox until Courtney Cox is like 80 something years old.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
I know. I just don't know how that... I think she's too big of a character. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I can tell they're. I mean, not maybe not, but like I have the feeling that they also are. You know, they're making their cuts of these legacy characters so that they can move on.
Yeah,
that's hard.
Yeah, I mean. Oh, I forgot to say one thing about Tara.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'll go back to Gail in a second, but I'm a crazy fan.
I can't wait.
I'd love to talk shit about the crazy fans, but I am one. There is an interview with Jenna Ortega.
Yep.
Where she's talking about this movie, and she slips up.
Oh no.
I wish I didn't see this, but she slips up.
You're like,
so now you have to hear about it.
Yeah.
She does slip up and talk about Tara in the past tense. Oh. So that kind of fueled my fire.
No, it's an interesting point.
And she like kind of catches herself when she says like was or something, and then she's like is. You know, so I kind of like.
Which you could look at like it's like as in like she shot that script,
the movie.
Yeah, and she's like, well, she was like that
crazy.
When I shot that movie.
But I'm a little crazy girl.
But yeah, I mean, I also don't even think it's that crazy to assume that could mean that.
Yeah.
Kind of a gag.
Just speculate. Okay. Jenny from the block. Okay, yeah, Gail, please live.
I want her to live, and I want Sydney to come back.
So true, Queen. You're so relatable.
Hot takes.
Super hot takes around for your queers.
Oh, there was this. Oh, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No.
There was a scene,
silence me.
There was this. There was a scene in Jason Takes Manhattan, which he never took.
Jason.
On the subway, of course, the emergency stops are pulled, so the trains are no longer moving. Someone gets thrown out of a train. Like I
like onto the tracks or like what?
Yeah. And so what happens is like once the train stops, they put Jason on the tracks, and then he gets like electrocuted.
Right. Yes.
By the way, do you know how he comes back to life in the beginning of that movie? Can I tell you?
I don't know. Yes, please.
He's buried at the bottom of the lake. You know, he's Jason. So that's
Is this before Freddy? This
is Friday the 13th, part 8, I think.
Okay, but which one is Freddy versus Jason? Is that before or after
I think
this?
that's 10.
Oh my god.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not good at that franchise.
Go on.
So sorry to everyone listening. But he's underwater, and there's like just like this electrical cable that's running underwater along the sand.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, like these kids that are having SEX.
Sax?
It's sax.
They're playing the saxophone?
Yeah, they're playing the sax.
Okay.
And they throw their anchor down, and it drags the high voltage cable, and like basically like they drag it so many times that it like gets it becomes electric, and then Jason's like connected to it, and then it reanimates. So they're Jason's having corpse.
A threesome?
No, it's a twosome.
Okay.
And they were straight.
Ugh.
I know.
I'm just kidding. I forgot we were recording.
Anyways, I just thought it was funny because it's like he's like literally like Frankenstein reanimated from this like volt of electricity that's running through the lake, and I'm like, girl.
Do you think they'll reanimate Stu?
That's okay. I wrote, obviously need a Stu cult, please. I'm just saying
the story's already there.
They brought Billy Loomis back in Scream 5 with no mention of Stu. So in Scream 6, it's Stu's time to come back, right? And then in Scream 7, it'll be like a whole new guy together. But Stu's going to have presence in this movie.
Well, and they killed his nephew in 5.
Exactly. Right. But that was the only mention of Stu we really get. You know, that's his only presence in the movie.
Yeah, I think there's a big debate over the believers and non-believers of Stu being live. I believe he is still with us, but I'm not going to be an asshole. Like, I'm not going to.
Yeah, I'm not going to care if he's not. But who doesn't want to watch Matthew Lillard as like a cult leader?
I could die. I could be dead. And then
I could be dead.
I could be dead and I'd be happy.
I just think that, yeah, it just, I love that idea.
Do you have any, so you think you can dance?
I might.
So you think...
I'll dance if Stu's a cult leader. I'll be dancing all night long.
Do you think there's a chance that he could come
I
back?
think there's definitely a chance.
Yeah.
I think there's definitely a chance, but also I think it's there's a chance, but it's a small chance. Where
Right.
I think it's like 30% chance.
I think 30 is good.
Yeah.
I think 30 is a pretty solid 30. Dirty 30.
I want there to be the most New York City tropes ever. But I don't think they're going to do this. But I think it would be so fun and so extra and so pulpy just to hit every New York City. I want like I want tourism. I want Statue of Liberty. I want subway. I want taxi. I want traffic. I want angry people on the street. Do you know what I mean? Like I want
Pizza.
T-shirts. I want pizza.
Well, I know. Something that we are aware of is that it's going to like kind of take place over this university called Blackmore University. I think we're going to have a little college moment. So there's good possibility that we get what you're asking.
Also, hey, college campuses are ripe grounds for cults.
This is true. Yeah, this is true. And I think I did see a little shot. I can't avoid it for the life of me, but I did see a little shot of...
You're like, of Stu in Scream 6.
Yeah, exactly. Can you fucking imagine? They just accidentally put him in the trailer. God, that would be amazing. Of a bunch of ghost face costumes in like a museum-like structure, petite structure.
It could be the lobby for Stab the Musical, though.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Oh, really? I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. We have the same brain.
I love that.
No, but actually, I think that's what it is. Because some people are thinking cult, and I definitely think it's behind the scenes of the
Broadway spectacular.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I would lean towards that, but I kind of love the idea of it being...
And leaning into the crazy fan theory.
Yeah.
A bit.
Who is?
Them.
Them.
Yes.
THEM.
Them. Get the picture?
Get the picture?
Did you see them on the carpet at the SAG Awards last night?
Who's them?
THEM. The what's her name? Vegan queen. What's her name?
Meredith Blake?
Yes,
okay.
And Chessie were on the red carpet last night.
Together?
Yes, Chessie's in the gorgeous dress, and Meredith Blake is wearing a fucking suit.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I need to see this
Wait,
image.
I liked it. Hold on, sorry,
Okay,
pause.
yeah,
I have to talk about this really quick.
I also have a question for you about this squeakle once we pull up this picture.
Well, you can ask it. It's literally the first thing I liked.
Oh my! Shut up! They actually wrote that as the fucking as a caption.
Them.
Stop! Wait, why do her boobs look
Boobies,
so good?
mommy? Do you think they'll be on Scream? You let us know in the comments.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, that really.
I can't believe this happened.
Really,
Wow.
all of my awakenings. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, I know what you mean.
Get the picture.
How do you think they're going to keep the Woodsboro in this movie? Because that is such a central part to so many Scream movies, aka all the Scream movies. How are they going to keep the spirit of Woodsboro alive, not only without our Diva Queen, but on top of that, without our Diva Queen and not even in Woodsboro?
Right.
They're in New York City
Scream
and they're
2,
down the legacy character.
Right. In Scream 2, we still had Sydney.
100%.
And we were in like, where was it? Ohio? Where was Scream 2? It was at a college. I don't remember where exactly, but it wasn't in Woodsboro.
Oh, I always thought that school was in Woodsboro.
No, I think it's somewhere else.
Oh, slide. Oh yeah, because she is that the one where that's 3 where she has like
and
has
then
a house.
3's
She has like a house and she keeps it locked up like Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like Jamie Lee Curtis. Who kissed Michelle Yeoh last night?
I know. There's a lot of... She's really shaking, too.
So much sapphic.
The sapphics are winning, okay?
As we deserve.
As you deserve, 100%. 100%.
I have to say something about sapphic, about Scream, too. I think it's possible because in Scream 3, which, I mean, didn't totally work, obviously, as a movie for us, but... They're in LA, right? They were movie settings. But I do think like that's the issue is like the Woodsboro-ness is from the characters.
Right. So they're down location and down Sydney.
Right. So that's kind of rough and tough.
Rough, tough, and tough. So how could they keep the Woodsboro vibe?
Bring Sydney.
What?
Huh?
What'd you say? I didn't hear you said.
Nothing.
Tell me.
Boink Sydney.
Boink City?
Bring Sydney.
I think you said Boink City.
Right.
Boink City.
Boink City.
Boink,
Yay.
Boink City, bitch.
I don't know. I don't know how that's going to happen. I think Ghostface is what we got. Ghostface is
I
our...
don't know if he's enough to give me
is
the
our
Woodsboro.
memento.
Maybe Kirby will bring the home vibes.
Yeah, I hope so.
I don't know.
Speaking of Sapphic.
Oh. Lesbian?
Kirby?
She better be.
Please,
If she knows what's good for her.
Well, and I also, speaking of Sapphic, I'm wondering if Mindy is going to make it.
Mindy is Stu's niece.
No, yes, not Stu.
I'm so sorry.
Randy. Sorry, Randy. R.I.P. There's so many bitches in this franchise. Oh my god.
No, and I don't know why I've always confused Stu
because they
and
look
names.
kind of similar.
Well, and Randy looks like his name would be Stu. That's my issue.
No, I
That is
agree.
where I get caught up.
I agree.
Anyways.
Yeah, so I'm not feeling good about her. And if she's gone, Sapphics lose.
The twins are separating. One of the twins is dying.
Has to, right?
Yeah, because right now there's like 2 connections to Randy. We can't have 2
I
connections
know.
to Randy. We're gonna have to be down one.
I honestly, I could not pick. I love them both equally.
I love them.
They're both
so
hot.
much. They are so hot.
I can't.
I think the guy's gonna go.
Really?
I think she'll survive.
Yeah, because he had a really close call.
Well, and she did too. You know, when she's like watching the movie, she's like watching, and she's like, no.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know.
he was fully
Yes.
stabbed, shot. I don't remember.
I will say the reason I think he's going to go though is because I think she's just smarter and she believes in all of it a little bit more, right? From the vibe we got on Scream 5. Like he's like
But
a
so
little bit,
did Randy.
I couldn't believe when they killed off Randy. That is my one issue.
That was the gag.
Oh god, but it's good. Yeah,
It's
but
good.
it's just such a bummer because I love that character.
I know.
So much.
Yeah, and I think another thing is in that teaser we watched on the train, she does get a little stabby. It looks like at the end of that.
It's giving stabby.
Yeah.
Do you think that's the name of the opening number on Stab the Musical?
Stabby. Come and get stabby. I always look at my phone at 4:44.
Do you know what that is?
No.
That is
Look,
one
always.
of the thoughts is that your spirit guides and your ancestors communicate to you through numbers, and a lot of ways is by if you check the time.
If you see Kami.
Oh my god. If you check the time, there's a poll. You pulled that from somewhere.
Sorry.
If you look at the time at the same time all the time, people think that it's like a spiritual connection. It's sort of like your spirit guides reminding you that they're there for you, or your spirit guides telling you that they're proud of you, or it's just like letting you know you're on the right track.
So do you think this is Nev Campbell telling me she's in Scream 6?
100%. She is actually she's
So
the lead.
confirmed.
She's the leader of your spirit guides.
So it's confirmed.
It's confirmed.
And Randy's back and Stu.
Yeah. And Kirby's lesbian.
Damn, y'all, you're welcome. Shit. I mean,
I did that all from checking the time.
I don't know. I just think that's pretty crazy. I
My
completely am out. One thing I will say, one more thing, is, and then we can maybe say lost thoughts.
Lost thoughts.
What?
I think I said never mind. Go ahead. Go ahead.
If this new trilogy is mirroring the
Scream 1, 2, and 3.
Yes, which I do believe.
I do believe it's why we're getting theatricality. Scream 2, Scream 6. Got it. Go ahead.
But I believe if this is happening, I think that means someone was above the killers in Scream 5, Richie and Amber, kind of controlling them and telling them what to do, like the killer in Scream 3 was with Billy and Stu. Does that make sense? Who was Sydney's
which
brother
I hate that plot point, but
Yeah.
Queen, and maybe that person is Stu. Is that what you're going to say?
I was going to drop the mic, but I got scared. Yeah. My hand's sweating a lot.
I love that idea so much.
I mean, Stu or others
Or others.
could explain the cult and like the, little pockets if there is a cult. I'm praying, bitch. Oh, I'm trying to not like, I hope I don't get disappointed when there's not a cult. You know what I mean?
I do. I absolutely know what you mean.
Okay.
And I hope. But here's the deal: if they are mirroring it, then we're not going to get Stu until
Don't bother
until Scream. Damn, that really does not want to come off. We're not going to get Stu until Scream 7. If at all. I mean, we really sound insane. We are giving tinfoil hat. Okay?
I know. Hey, I'll keep it on.
But I like what I really do appreciate what you're putting out there of this idea of like, okay, well, I have to crack my neck. There are then my neck just turns around my head.
Your curl is so pretty.
Oh, is it giving curl?
Yeah.
It's like wrapping
It's
around
like
the mic.
the
cord.
It's gonna choke you.
So I like the idea of this like power structure and placement of like who's in charge
exactly.
here.
Yeah,
that's a really good point. But okay, so like let's break that down. So in Scream 1, Billy Stu.
Not us being the breakdown that we just said we weren't going to
In
do.
Scream 2, it's Billy's mom and a film kid.
Yes.
Which, oh God, I know too many of those boys.
So true.
So
Scream 3 is Roman, who is the director of the Stab movie and Sydney's brother, right?
Sydney's brother, yes.
Who is
Yes.
controlling, who
crunched.
controlled Billy and Stu.
Was that his thing? Did he say he told Billy and Stu
Yes.
to do it?
To do it. To like, well, he fed into them to like, obviously Billy had his reasons anyway, but Roman kind of like pushed them to be fucking crazy, pretty much.
Okay, so now Scream 6 being the Scream 2, that would mean that we were going to have like a parental figure and then a random person.
Okay.
Officer Judy's husband, ex-husband. Kidding.
Right. Oh, Judy. That was a bummer.
That was honestly the hardest part of Scream 5.
I agree.
That whole thing, that poor son was so hot and he was so sweet. He was just a hot, sweet man.
I think those were the saddest kills. And Dewey, obviously, but those were like, oh god.
Yeah, it made me nauseous.
Yeah. Name me Tommy.
Felt too much on me.
Yeah. I don't know. I think lots of people are gonna die in this movie, and that's kind of the Scream movie.
Sorry.
That scared me. It's a door.
Oh, okay.
Which kind of scary.
I thought it was Mariah Carey, bitch. I heard whistle tones.
No, it's a squeaky door.
Great. I love it. I'm gonna brainstorm on what kind of parental figure could come into play and what kind of random character.
What are you gonna wear?
My Stab shirt. I got a new Stab shirt, but I got it off of Redbubble, which I fucking loathe that website. But fuck it. I don't know. I've been a little sad, so I just bought it anyways, and I bought express shipping, and I'm gonna get it.
Brother!
And I think it should be cute. And I got it big, and I'm like, I just want it to look like a Stab shirt that I would have gotten from like a Stabathon in the 90s. That's what I went for.
That's the vibe.
But that's what but I you know like how they print so shittily. Like I don't know if it'll read like that. So send your thoughts and prayers for me.
Yeah.
And the production design on this shirt.
Should I wear my gay? I don't think they can see it, but my gay ghost face mask.
God, you have to
I think I can.
You just can't wear it in the movie theater. I'm sure.
Really?
Okay. Do you know? Okay. Well, maybe I shouldn't talk about that.
Why?
Sometimes I like think about like if like something like
Scream 2 could happen.
Yes, because
totally.
Because that would be.
I mean, hey, we're going to Alamo Draft House, and we know those bitches are rowdy. So
yeah, but like it's just like the perfect thing.
Place. I have a lot of anxiety about movie theaters.
I have such a bad anxiety about movie theaters.
Yeah.
Blake hates it. Every time we go to the movies, I look at all the exits.
Me too.
He watches me do it, and he's like, "God, you're making me so nervous." I'm like, "Well, you're going to be real fucking happy when we're out like light."
That's why I get scared to sit in the middle. I don't know if you've noticed that.
I have noticed that.
I don't like sitting in the middle.
Yeah.
I do it because it's a better movie experience, unless you're AMC and you want to pay $500 now for airplane seating at a fucking movie theater. But I like to be in the corner. Yeah. In case of emergency.
Quick access. No, I'm telling you. I agree.
I think Scream probably put that in, and just like real life. But like Scream kind of did it first. We should probably end this.
I think we should. What do you guys think about Scream 6? Are you excited? How excited are you from a scale of like can't wait to a scale of stop? Also,
stop.
What are your predictions for the movie? Do you have any hopes and desires to see as Ghostface takes Manhattan? I hope the movie takes place in New York City.
Huh?
I hope the movie takes place in New York
We'll
City.
see. Hey.
I mean, I'm just saying they could be pulling a Jason Takes Manhattan. What if they're on a boat the whole time until the last 5 minutes?
And then, like the last scene or whatever it is, probably someone getting shot. The like cardboard falls over, and they're like in Woodsboro the entire time. The skyscraper falls.
Okay, do you remember when Scream 4 did that thing where it was like stab, 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 and it was like movie within a movie within a movie within a movie?
At the beginning.
What if they did that for a full-length
movie? And at the end is the credit.
Yes. What if they just wasted a whole movie for that?
And like they could only pay Neve Campbell like, you know, for 5 minutes, and she wakes up and it was a dream all along.
100,000%. She like dreamt up a sequel, or it's like her calling cut and she directed a stab movie. Bitch.
I'm in.
Period.
Okay. I don't think it's going to happen, but hey.
You what?
I don't think it's going to happen, but
no,
I'm
it's
down.
for sure happening. What are you talking about?
Thank you so much for listening to this. Our next episode will be talking about
reactions.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
I can't believe it.
I'm so excited for this.
It doesn't feel real.
It doesn't feel real.
So, you know, we'll be sharing that on a day that is March 17th. So come back here then and listen to us cry or
scream
or cream.
Scream or cream.
Something of that sort will happen. Mm-hmm.
And until then, if you'd like to connect with us, you could do so via Gmail, fearqueers@gmail.com, Twitter @fearqueerspod, Instagram @LGBTQVHS, and yeah, hit us up. Oh, also rate the podcast and send it to your friends. Thank you. If you like it. If you don't worry about it.
If you don't,
I get it.
love you. I understand.
Love you, vibes.
Thanks for listening to our therapy sessions.
And until next time.
Gay
Frights.
Gay
Frights.
You gotta get into the Broadway.
That's what I'm saying.
Yow.
Be afraid. Be very afraid. Now available on video cassette and select DVD. They'll leave you screaming for more.